Well, yes, that is what is in focus, and today's ET has also reported that the Adani Group promoters are looking to sell shares worth nearly 30,000 crore rupees, but over the next 9 months, as they are looking to rebalance their portfolio of listed companies. Now, they finally aim to own around 64 to 68% stake across their 6 or 7 listed companies going forward, but this is not something that is going to happen in the next 1 year. It is over a period of many years that they are planning to do this. Now, what their final aim is that over the next decade, the promoter family wants to mimic the shareholding structure of large US-based listed utility companies that have a mix of retail, long-only shareholders other than mutual funds. So that is what their overall plan is. Now they're going to start with selling their stake in Ambuja, which is most likely to happen today, and they're going to realize around $500 million US from this stake sale. The next company that in which they're going to sell their stake is Adani Power, and the report also clearly mentions that the company aims to increase their holding in Adani Green by around 3% and this is expected to happen in the next few weeks, depending on the share price and volumes that the call will be taken by the promoter group, is what they are saying. Now, Adani Wilmar is one company where it is jointly owned by Wilmar and the Adani Group, and there also they are planning to bring down their holding from 87.9% to 75%, but that is because of the regulations regulation need that they have to do. They have to bring down their shareholding or increase the free public shareholding to around 25%, and hence this stake sale will happen in Adani Wilmar as well. Now, on the debt part, the report says that the group on promoter level has a debt of around 3.1 billion, which they had raised to acquire the stake in Ambuja and ACC. But they are not worried too much about it. They have been paying this debt via the dividend amount that they are getting from the listed companies. And once this debt matures, they'll again do a fresh borrowing and repay this debt going forward. Now on QIP, Adani, they are saying that Adani Energy Solution raised around $1 billion via QIP. The next in line could be Adani Enterprises, because they have already taken shareholders' approval to raise close to 16,600 crore rupees. So multiple corporate actions that could happen in the Adani Group stocks over the next few months and over the next few years as well.
Yes, it's not like a one-day story. It's like a multi-year trend where what are they doing? They're looking at essentially, the Adani Group of companies have very strong or a very high promoter ownership. So they are essentially looking at reducing that. That could be done via QIP route, that could be done by stake sale. So I think the whole idea here is to bring the debt level down by selling stake or by doing a QIP in individual companies. And Sumit has brilliantly summarized that there are companies where they're looking at increasing stake, like Adani Green. There are companies where they're looking at decreasing stake. Now, what may actually happen because of this? A, in the near term, the supply-demand equation for Adani Group of stocks will change. B, they also will qualify the cut, at least in the MSCI basket, Sumit, because when the free float will increase. That is second, which would be there. But third, that also means that a lot of supply, and these are large companies with big market caps, like for example, the Ambuja deal today, suddenly it's like 4,000 crore of float which comes into the market. There are Adani Enterprises. They wanted to raise about 10,000 crore 2 years ago, which did not go through. I think they've just raised money, Sumit, in Adani Green.
Adani Energy,
they've just
Adani
raised capital.
Enterprises is next in line.
Exactly. So we're looking at a lot of Adani paper now hitting the market in the near term. But prima facie, I think this would be a multi-year, quarter trend where the ownership patterns will change, free float will increase, and the supply of Adani Group of stocks in the market is expected now.